Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Starting at the 10. And look at this return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Juke the defender. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. He's got a man left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. Now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A-Chain again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
21G.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 43. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up third down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He put everything cut at the 20-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. This is taken in at the 13. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back-to-back carries here. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They give it to him again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
The give here on 2nd. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason. Because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 2nd and 11. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready. Come on, 2.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
1st down. Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
All right, come on.
Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Achane on the inside give. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
44. Ready. Jump on 3. Jump on 3. Kick. Jump on 3. Kick.
Tua now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Shot.
2nd and 10 now. And they finally get to him. He just kept hanging on to that football, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. They'll throw it. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He lobs it up, looking deep. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Miami. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And, oh, this return couldn't have gone much worse. Out of bounds at his own 3. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Short pass brought in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. On 2nd and 4. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's a throw. Cut out left. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw it again. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. The ball is out. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. 2nd and 6 now. That's completed right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to the air here. Called in left side. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing it again here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get. But just an exciting incompletion.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll throw it yet again. And the defender comes away with it. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Here's a chain up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Here's A-Chick. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run now on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Here we go.
Back to throw, needing a first. He's got it to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's complete, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Solo left side.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. No return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And this one does not go far. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's got a man left. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
To throw here on first down. On the move, headed right. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they pick him off again! And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover.
Wide open, downfield, got it! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Hauled in by Waddle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Right here. All right, fellas, listen up.
Now a handoff to A-Chain. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready, Jack?
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready. Out.
First down, and they go right back to him. Room to run inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Cowboys 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Walker hauls it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
QB sneak coming. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It ended up being a failure right up front. The entire play, when you get in these goal-to-go situation, hinges on that initial surge. It gives some credit to the defense. They win right there at the point of attack, and because of it, well, that play goes backwards.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
Let's go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Track at 60. Ready.
He's throwing for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Dolphins get on that football.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Putting the tight end in motion.
20, TX. Whoa. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Hey, 21, T8. Hey, out.
First down, and they go back to Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, hit it.
Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third down and 3.
Hit it. Ice jab, ice jab, out!
Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
He'll take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A bit of desperation on this deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2. Back to throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Henry running to the left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They give right side to Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him only 3, and that brings up 4th down and 8. He'll throw it. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. off. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but there...
I stay, broski, yummy.